We got some Kanye news to go over for his new album, Dolla Sign, together with Ty Dolla Sign, because as I kind of predicted, or as we kind of knew, we're now in the phase where we're getting news by the day and little things here and there that we got to cover. So today we got to take a look at all the latest Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign news that have popped up over the past couple of days ever since the last video. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it details everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So as we all know, they just dropped, or they just previewed, the first single from this album, which was Vultures, which was not finished. A lot of people were talking about this in the comment section under the last video, which wasn't finished, so we can expect a higher quality version of that to come out. But it seems like they are using this to promote this record, because over the past 2 days we've gotten these footages, or videos of Ty Dolla Sign in the club, kind of just vibing to the song. So this song is already being played in, and I'm guessing this is somewhere either Dubai, so United Arab Emirates, or Saudi Arabia, because that is where they're headed, or where they're at right now. We're going to go into where exactly they are in a second even further, but this confirms that, because a lot of people are just saying it's only a song associated with the record, it's not a single. But to me, so far it seems like that is the first single. We didn't never get like a real single for Donda or Donda 2. They were just kind of like songs that get out there, and we kind of knew that was the vibe they were going for. So I'm guessing this will be the same version on this one again. Before we get into some really exciting and interesting news, we got to take a look at where they're at right now, because there's been now videos of Ye being spotted in Dubai, so not in Saudi Arabia anymore, because Dubai is the United Arab Emirates, and but a lot of his collaborators are still there. But apparently Ye has relocated. This goes hand in hand with what Ty Dolla Sign at a recent show said, where he said that he just landed from a flight in Saudi Arabia. But then again, that was like 2 weeks ago, so where exactly they're at right now is honestly a mystery. I guess the latest videos come from Dubai, but we just don't really know where, who's where, whatever the team got going on. What we did get though is that Vori has now also arrived in Al Ula, which is again in Saudi Arabia, far away from Dubai. So I don't know where, as I said, it's kind of confusing, but he's arrived. He posted a story of the same, desert or rocks or whatever we had when we were talking about a lot of people arriving in Saudi Arabia to work on Ye's new album. What I found interesting is that Donda Times, shout out Donda Times, man, they're an amazing Twitter account, you should follow them. They put to work on Ye's new albums, because we're still not sure if this is actually going to be only the Ye Dolla Sign album or the Ye solo album, or both of them dropping a week ahead from each other like we had in 2018, or if it's going to be this year, the collab album next year. So we don't know. So at least Vori is now also there, which is cool, because he had some pretty amazing features on Donda and Donda 2. What I also wanted to mention is that aside from all the pictures in Dubai, we also had these pictures of him at restaurants, and memes were going around, because no matter where you try to sneakily take a picture of Kanye, he will see you. He will look you dead in the camera, and he will stare into its soul. You can't take a picture of Kanye and him not know that you just took a picture of him. He just always knows, and there are a lot of funny videos. So if you're interested, go check Twitter Kanye. There's probably a lot more. Now let's talk about some interesting news, because the Billboard Music Awards happened, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and I didn't really, keep up with them. To me, even the Grammys now I'm not even excited for. So these award shows, we went over them in the past. I went over the BBMAs as well. I went over the nominations, and then later I dropped a video for the winners. At this point, I don't really care anymore, because they just don't tell you anything, and there's not really consequence of anything, because winning an award or winning a category doesn't even give you like some sort of advantage in the industry. But Kanye won the top gospel artist, which is crazy, because I don't think that any Kanye fan, I don't know any, but a lot of Kanye fans didn't even know he was nominated. Me neither. But apparently this is for Donda or Donda 2 then, I guess, because it had gospel elements. Kanye hasn't dropped in 2 years, so I don't know what they were referring to. Maybe singles, but I'm not sure which ones. So let me know what you know he's nominated for. But he just won a Billboard Music Award for Best Gospel Artist. That is pretty cool, but really, you know, he's doing that. That's not what we want. We want the freaking album. And then the last big news that I had for y'all today was this poster or this story from Sci-Hi, the Prince, who is working on an album right now called The Story of Mr. Egot or Ego-T. Really, you know, educate me on who that is and what the history behind that is. But we could see this one post where we had the cover, the Mr. Ego whatever, the album cover, and it says updates, and then it says Sci-Hi is currently administrating the finishing touches on his sophomore album, which is crazy that it's his sophomore album because that dude's been in the game for more than 15 years. The Story of Mr. Egot, featuring an all-star cast such as Jack Harlow, Ye, Pusha T, Pink Sweats, and more. But Ye is featured on Sci-Hi's new album. I mean, the combination of the two of them has always been pretty amazing, but usually it's been the other way around. Sci-Hi featuring on Ye's album and making that way better. And now it's the other way around, and we don't know when this album is coming out. You know, this really doesn't tell us anything. A lot of times we get these posts and it could drop like tomorrow or it could drop in 2 years. Especially when talking about someone like Sci-Hi who's not regularly dropping. This could mean literally anything, but if you have any more news on that, make sure to let me know in the comments or in the Discord, which you're definitely joined by clicking the link in the description. The Discord is an amazing place for any hip-hop lover to connect with people and to interact with also me and other people in there, answer questions of the day. I'm doing that every day now. But let's go back to Sci-Hi. But Ye featuring on that album is pretty big because that also means he's doing features. That also means he's not just locked in somewhere, or maybe he recorded the feature before that. Obviously, we still got to take that into consideration. But maybe this is also part of the rollout. You know, he wants to get his name out there. He wants to have the Vulture snippet. Then he wants to have a feature there, kind of like he did with Easy for The Game, which then also ended up on Donda 2. But that was the first time that we heard back from Kanye, and that was pretty big. So maybe this will be somewhat of the same thing that we had with Easy for Donda 2. But let's see where this takes us. That's at least all the info that I got for y'all today. A lot to go over. I'm pretty sure we're going to get even more info in the next 2 days, so I can probably drop a video tomorrow again with some news. So make sure you stay subscribed not to miss out on that. But let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that Kanye is still dropping this year? At this point, I'm not even sure. The single kind of gave me hope. But in my head, I'm still like, no way. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know your theories, your release date theories, also the thoughts on Vultures now that you've kind of, you know, had some time to let it grow on you. Let me know all your thoughts and your theories and your wishes and expectations for this record in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.